Have you ever sat in front of your television, marveling at the vibrant colors and crisp images, and found yourself wondering, how on earth is this technological marvel created? Well, today we are diving into the fascinating process of how televisions are made. At its core, a television is a device that converts electrical signals into visual imagery. This process sounds simple, but the creation of this everyday device is anything but. It's an intricate dance of science, technology, and engineering. The journey of a television starts in the design phase. Engineers work tirelessly to design a device that is not only functional but also aesthetically pleasing. They consider factors such as screen size, resolution, energy efficiency, and user interface. Once the design is finalized, it's time to move on to the manufacturing phase. The heart of a television is its screen, and the creation of this essential component is captivating. The process begins with large sheets of glass. These sheets are precisely cut into smaller pieces, which will eventually become the screens for the televisions. Each piece of glass is then thoroughly cleaned and coated with a layer of photoresist, a material that becomes soluble when exposed to light. Next, a mask, which is basically a stencil of the circuitry, is placed over the coated glass. The glass is then exposed to intense ultraviolet light. The light causes the photoresist to harden in the areas where the circuitry will be, while the unexposed areas remain soluble. These soluble areas are then washed away, leaving behind a precise pattern of hardened photoresist. Now it's time for the magic of metallization. A thin layer of metal is vaporized and deposited onto the patterned glass. This process, known as sputtering, creates the intricate circuitry that will allow the television to function. The hardened photoresist is then removed, leaving behind the metallic circuits on the glass. The next step is the assembly of the television. The screen, now complete with its circuitry, is combined with other components such as the backlight, speakers, and casing. Each component is carefully placed and secured, making sure everything fits perfectly. The television is then tested to ensure it's functioning correctly. After the assembly comes the quality control. Each television undergoes rigorous testing to ensure it meets the manufacturer's standards. This includes checking the resolution, color accuracy, sound quality, and overall functionality. Only those televisions that pass this stringent quality control process make it to the market. To summarize, the process of making a television involves several steps. It starts with the design phase, where engineers plan out the device's specifications. Then, the manufacturing phase begins with the creation of the screen, which involves cutting and coating glass, patterning it with photoresist, and applying a thin layer of metal to create the circuitry. The screen is then assembled with other components to create the final product. Finally, each television undergoes a rigorous quality control process before it's deemed ready for the market. So the next time you're watching your favorite show or movie, take a moment to appreciate the incredible technology that makes it all possible. Behind every television, there's a story of science, technology, and engineering that brings the world to your living room.